What kind of guy are you looking for?
I want to find someone who's thoughtful and witty. I also want a guy who is fairly organized. Of course, not to the point of being a neat freak.
Hello, everybody. My name is Steve Ford. Welcome to your English lesson. Do you feel that you're sometimes getting stuck with your English? Do you feel sometimes that you just can't find that word and you would like to expand your vocabulary? If you do, then this lesson is for you. So today I'm going to be interviewing different people and they're going to be talking about their perfect date. What they look for in a guy, what they look for in a girl. Our first guest is Rick, and Rick is going to tell us what he looks for in a girl. So, hi Rick.
Hi Steve, it's wonderful to be here.
So Rick, can you tell us what you look for in a girl?
I like someone who is straightforward and reliable. She really needs to be considerate and trustworthy.
And what you don't like in a girl?
I don't like girls who are too jealous.
Too jealous?
Yeah, girls who constantly ask me about any picture of another girl I like or a girl I follow on social media.
Yeah, I've heard those stories before from couples that I know.
I want a girlfriend, not a detective.
Hey everybody, are you enjoying this lesson? If so, please give it a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. It really helps my work on YouTube. Well, thanks a lot, Rick, for letting us know what you look for in a girl. You can see that Rick used some adjectives which a lot of people use when describing somebody's personality. The first one is straightforward. Now, this means somebody who is direct. Also, reliable. And reliable is somebody that you can trust. Somebody who is trustworthy. Reliable. It's a good one. Another one that Rick mentioned was considerate. Considerate. And this is somebody who is kind. They don't just think about themselves, they are sensitive to other people's feelings. Trustworthy, of course, is somebody that you can trust. So what do you think? Do you think that it's bad when someone is jealous in a relationship? Or do you think it shows they care? Next, we have Jenny, who is Vietnamese American. So, hi, Jenny.
Hi, Steve. Nice to be here.
What do you look for in a guy?
I'd like to find a guy who is sensitive, but not to the point of being a crybaby. Decisive, but not bossy. Sensible, but also a guy who knows how to enjoy life.
And something that you don't like in a guy?
I don't like guys who are egotistical, you know. Who think they're God's gift to women. I also don't like guys who are too wishy-washy, guys who can never make up their mind. Really, I hope I can find a guy who really loves me. We have a saying in Vietnamese.
Tình yêu là một tình cảm, một trải nghiệm, một chuyện tốt đẹp.
Well, that's really beautiful, Jenny. So Jenny used a lot of vocabulary here, and I want to highlight the difference between sensitive and sensible. Sensitive, of course, is that kind of person who feels emotional very easily. So if they're watching a sad movie scene, they're that person that starts to cry. In contrast, we have sensible. And sensible is somebody who is practical, level-headed. Also, we have egotistical. And egotistical is different from an egoist or somebody who is selfish. What's the difference? Well, egotistical is somebody who likes to talk about themselves all the time. It's about me, and then that's enough about me. Let's talk about me. That's egotistical. Another good one is the idiomatic expression, God's gift to women. So this means that the person thinks that they're the next best thing since sliced bread. Another great one that she uses is wishy-washy. And wishy-washy is the opposite of decisive. Wishy-washy is somebody, when you ask them, would you like to eat Italian or Chinese tonight? And they say, Italian. And then 5 seconds later, no, Chinese. No, Italian. Well, we'll come to think of it, Chinese. Next up, we have Fatima, who is Syrian American. Hey, Fatima.
Hi, Steve.
What kind of guy are you looking for?
I want to find someone who's thoughtful and witty. I also want a guy who is fairly organized. Of course, not to the point of being a neat freak.
Right, neat freak can be a little over the top.
Also, it would be nice to find someone who can be romantic today, tomorrow, and the next day. We have a saying in Arabic.
لا تحب هو أن تتذكر نقطة.
To love is to remember.
So a nice little saying from Fatima there, to love is to remember. So we have the words thoughtful, which means somebody who is kind. We have witty, which is when you are intelligent and funny. Neat freak, of course, is that person who is extremely tidy. Next up, we have Eduardo, and he's going to talk about what he looks for when he's dating a woman. So, hey, Eduardo, how's it going?
Hey, Steve.
And what do you look for in a girl?
I want to find a girl who is attractive and, of course, loving, but not to the point of being clingy.
Yeah, I get you, clingy.
I need my space sometimes. I mean, we can all be a little needy, but not 24 hours a day. I'm ready to take my chances even if a relationship doesn't work out. I'm okay with that. We have a saying in Portuguese.
É melhor amar e perder do que nunca ter amado.
It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Well, that's beautiful. So the first adjective that we have here is clingy. Clingy is like Velcro, and it's really hard to pull apart. And that's the same with somebody who is clingy. It means that they are always with you and they don't want to leave you. And sometimes that can be a little suffocating. It can be a little too much. Okay, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed that video talking about different personality adjectives that you can use to describe your personality and other people's personalities. By the way, if you need private lessons, I do teach one-to-one, and you can contact me for a free trial lesson. If you need to practice these words, I know there are a lot. You can do a free quiz on my website, and I hope to see you in my next lesson. Bye, everybody.